A gripping fact-based drama and a holiday feature are available for viewing this weekend.
And here to review She Said and Spirited are film critics Pam Powell and Chuck and Pam. All right, glad to have you guys both here with us, especially as we're heading into holidays. Everyone loves to know the movies to watch. So, Pam, are we starting with you?
You are going to start with me.
Okay.
She Said.
All right. I want you all to take a deep breath and get ready to see She Said. Stars Carey Mulligan and Zoe Kazan about the two brave and tenacious journalists at the New York Times who broke the Harvey Weinstein story. Wow, powerful film. These two women, Carey Mulligan stars as Megan Twohey and Jodie Cantor is played by Zoe Kazan. And they find a disturbing trend in Hollywood, and the more they dig, the more they find out that Harvey Weinstein is at the core of this. They talk with Ashley Judd and Rose McCowan about their stories, and that reveals even more sexual assault within the Hollywood industry. Peeling back all of those layers, they find individual stories, and you guys, this is what the gripping part of this is we feel like we are walking right next to these women as we hear their stories. They are incredibly compelling. They use flashbacks and they have their younger selves playing these roles, and we find out what happened behind the closed doors. Nobody wants to go on the record because the consequences are devastating to careers as well as their lives. The two journalists don't let the death threats that they have as they investigate this story deter them. They continue on. Their perseverance is going to change the world. Kazan and Mulligan are incredible. These are performances of a lifetime. They represent these women with strength and, as I said before, tenacity. And when I left the theater, I was exhausted, absolutely exhausted, and I was angry, but I was also hopeful and thankful. I was hopeful that things are going to change in the future. This started the Me Too movement, and the Me Too movement continues. I'm also thankful that they had the perseverance and the intelligence and the support of their families and their staff in order to bring this story to all of us. And yes, change the world, and hopefully, and I thank them for doing this because it's changing it for us and it's changing it for my daughter and your daughters as well.
Yeah. Wow.
Absolutely.
Okay, so that one's in theaters.
It's coming out in theaters on Friday, yes.
Okay.
All right. Journalists playing the role of watchdogs of society. Yeah, absolutely.
Now, how do we transition?
I don't know how we transition.
Will Ferrell and Ryan Reynolds.
I'm surprised She Said it has nothing to do with The Office, but okay. We're going to move on here. Spirited. Do we need another version of A Christmas Carol?
Yes.
Probably not. But Spirited puts a new little spin on this. It seems as though the ghosts of Christmas past, present, and future, they just didn't change Scrooge. They actually focus on a different person every year. They pick the person who they think is going to have the greatest impact if they are reformed, and Will Ferrell is the ghost of Christmas present. And he decides they're going to reform this guy there. Clint Briggs, played by Ryan Reynolds. He is a ruthless ad executive on Madison Avenue. He generates discord. He tells lies for the sake of his clients. And even worse, he ignores his orphaned niece. Ferrell is told that this guy is unredeemable, and that makes him even more tenacious in order to save Mr. Briggs. This movie is too long, as all musicals are. I'm going on the record with that. Every musical is too long. This one is. However, it has enough charm and enough humor to get me through this. Ferrell is really funny here as this guy who is tenacious, but he also has a lot of doubts as far as what he's doing. And there's a great little twist about halfway through in which we get more background from his character and we find out why he is the way he is, and that really had me hooked as well. Reynolds, you know, your mileage may vary with him. He gives the same old performance, but it is apt here because he does need to play a jerk. And I am hoping this catches on. There's one song called Good Afternoon that is absolutely hilarious. Apparently, we are told that back in the 1880s, good afternoon was in fact a big-time insult. Oh. And that leads to a lot of hilarious ramifications. So you can see that one on Apple TV.
What are you talking tomorrow on the morning show?
I'm going to talk about The Menu, which I'm heading out to see right now. Dark comedy with Ray Fiennes. Nicholas Hoult and Anya Taylor-Joy. We'll see how that is. I'll be there tomorrow morning.
Have you recovered from your whirlwind trip to LA?
I'm still catching up on my sleep. I don't know about you.
You're old.
I'm old. I'm old because you're a whole year younger than me.
Well, you've posted so many pictures on your social media. I was like fascinated. Who was the coolest person you got to see?
Janelle Monáe.
Yes.
She was beautiful.
Yeah.
Striking.
Stunning.
Absolutely.
And she steals the film, Glass
She
Onion.
does.
We will talk about that in a week or two when it comes out.
Okay, something to look forward to.
Absolutely.
Yes. All right, thanks, guys, for joining us today. All right, if you would like to catch up with them or for more reviews and witty banner, check out the Real Talk with Chuck and Pam YouTube channel for video reviews and segments, or go to their website for links to their weekly podcasts.